Good day, my good people. Charles McCutcheon here. This is your favorite entrepreneur. I really have to tell y'all this one. This is called How to Lose $150 million. Straight up. Let me explain to you how this went down. So, luckily I have some backstop, so it don't really affect me, but I'm still kind of pissed off. So, I told some of y'all I have a few different casinos that I'm working on. One in particular out in Vegas, one outside of Vegas, but the one that was inside Vegas that was going to be really built from the ground up, working with the principals. The principals out there in California, went out to California, did that. So what's going on? Let me show y'all what they call, it's not really a daisy chain, but I'm just going to explain the best way I can. So there's 4 people involved, right? So the person that I knew I got in contact with, then there was a second person who was just in the deal, and he knew the broker guy, and then the broker guy knew the guy with the deal. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's me on my side and my mentor. So I'm discussing this with my mentor. We talking on the phone, just having general conversation. And he was like, Charles, what are you working on? So I just show him some different deals and stuff like that. And then I told him about the deal with the casino. And then he was like, hey, I said, well, they have 150 million already, and they needed 150 million more. So he was like, well, Charles, I'll give him 150 million. And I was like, you will? But y'all seen the video I posted, a while back. So what happened was, we all 3, it's 4 of them. So 3 of them got on the phone, right? I'm gonna leave out the 4th person, who is the main person in the deal, right? He's the main guy in the deal. So I'm leaving him out. So you see the 3, we all got on the phone with my mentor. And this guy who's the broker, he came off like he was bigger than the deal. He didn't know who was on the phone, really. And for everybody out there, when you're speaking to people, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, don't try to be bigger than who you are. It's okay, because somebody out there probably knows a little bit more than you, and that's okay. So the broker guy, he's on the phone, and he comes off very negative. Like, off the bat, we on the phone like, hello, and then he gets on, and it's like he knew nothing of the conversation. So I'm texting this guy that I know, like, yo, my man, what's going on with this dude? This dude is off, he coming off the top ropes. We haven't even said hello yet. And what he did, he came off the phone, off the rip. He was just like, well, I don't even know y'all. I can't be giving y'all my good deals, all this stuff. I got a $30 million deal, a $60 million deal. He came off like that. And I'm just like, whoa. And so my mentor chimed in, and he was like, well, Charles got me on the phone because he told me y'all needed 150 million for the casino. So we're here really for the casino. Then the guy was like, well, I really don't know y'all like that to be giving up information, blah, blah, blah. I got a lot of these deals. So I chimed in. I said, gentlemen, I said, excuse me. How about we do this? I guess there's some mix up in communication. We're here for the casino deal. And so we started breaking stuff down. So I said, how about you tell us who you are, and then we'll go like that. So the guy got on, who's the broker, the number 3 guy, bang, bang, bang. The number 3 guy got on, he started talking about who he was, and he was like, yeah, I work with these people. He just went like, he's just, I don't know. But it was a little too much. And I don't know if he was embellishing, but the way he did it was he was embellishing. And so he finished speaking, and my mentor got on, he said, and this is what my mentor said, and I got this recorded too. If anybody want to hear it, holla at your boy. So I had to record it. But anyway, he got on, he said, because of the guy, the way he came off, he said, let me explain something to y'all. I'm going to say this as humbly as I can. He said, money doesn't impress me. He said, I came from money. 150 million is not a lot of money. And I was on the phone like, ooh, he about that life. Because he's seriously about that life. So, because he's actually bringing the money to the table. So I'm trying to hurry this up, but I'm just trying to get through it. And so he asked the guy, the broker, the number 3 guy, he said, hey, so what are you in the deal? Like, what's your position in the deal? He said, are you just the broker? The guy kind of got a little offended. His voice went, well, you don't get this deal if it wasn't through me, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, dang, my God, just let him do what he do. And so when you're in deals like that, family, let me explain something to y'all. What needs to happen is the number 4 guy, the person that has the deal, who's called the principal, and the person that have the money, they need to have a conversation. It's just plain and simple. So all 3 of us, 5 of us really, with them 3, not the broker, not the principal yet, we all got off the phone. We set up a time. We're going to talk. And we was like, hey, get the principal on the phone. So we got the principal on the phone. So all 6 of us are on a call. All 4 of them and myself and my mentor. And so we're having good conversation. My mentor and the principal guy, they're just having conversation, and we set up something to meet out in California. So we got off the phone. Next thing you know, about a week later, my mentor was like, "Hey, Charles, can you get me the guy's number?" And I'm not going to say his name, but he said, "Could you get me the guy's number?" And I said, "Sure." So I called up the number, this guy, who, we were having conversations, working on deals and stuff. And I said, "Hey, can you get me the number to the principal?" And he said, "All right, hold on for a second." So he called this guy. This guy was like, "I can't give you the number." I said, "What?" And we're texting, me and his guy. And I said, he can't do what? And I said, let's get on the phone. I said, let's get, all 3 of us is on the phone. And I said, "What do you mean you can't give me the number?" He said, "Well, Charles, this is business. I get it. I understand. Got it." And I said, "Well, let me ask you something." I said, how well do you know the broker? He said, "Oh, we go way back." "How well do you know the principal?" "Oh yeah, we good. We do this and this." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Do you think they're gonna go behind your back and do the deal?" He was like, "No, they wouldn't do that." I said, "So why do you need my guy, my mentor, to sign paperwork?" He said he wanted to put paper on him. That's what we call it. So he was just like, "Well, I don't know him like that." And I said, "Well, you know them. It's not like my mentor can take the deal. He can't take the deal. So I'm not understanding where you're coming from, big guy." And I said, "So what you're telling me is this." I said, "Let's put ourselves in my mentor's shoes. You're bringing $150 million to the table, and you're going to tell somebody who's bringing that much money to the table that you can't speak to the person you're giving the money to." I said, "Does that make sense?" And he was like, "Well, that's just business." I said, "Bruh," I said, "let me tell you something right now. I do business. I get what you're saying." I said, "Well, if you feel that way, strongly about it, put paper on your guy. So then he can't go around, you're in the deal. So it doesn't matter." And I said, "I don't think you understand the gravity of what's about to happen." I said, "What's going to happen is you want me to go back and tell my mentor that he can't speak to the person that he's putting $150 million up to, and he can't talk to him. And that's the first $150 million. There's more after that. So it was going to be $150 million within 30 days, and then another $150 million. So it was going to keep going." And I said, "You want me to tell him he can't speak to the person he's giving the money to?" I said, "Is that what you want me to say? I just want to be clear." He said, "Yes." I said, "Bruh, I'm going to explain to you right now. It's not going to turn out the way you think it's going to turn out. I'm going to tell you straight up. So if you really want me to do that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell him exactly what you told me to tell him." So he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Oh my gosh." I said, we stand to make millions." I said, "How much money are you putting up, my man?" He said, "None." I said, "Exactly. We're not putting up any money. We're in the deal. We're going to be equity players in the deal of a casino, some high rises, and there's 5 other deals after the casino. And you're telling me you want me to tell him?" And we got off the phone. I was like, "All right." So I talked to my mentor, and he said, "What?" He said, "Charles, tell him this. Tell him if I don't get the phone number and the email, then the deal is off." So I got on the phone. I said, "My man, I told you." He said that if you don't get the phone number and email, the deal's off. And so they're going back and forth. And, I think another week didn't pass or what have you. So we wasting time and stuff like that. And I was like, "Man, you messing this one up." And so, make a long story short, my mentor said, "Nope, we're done with that." And so probably a week and a half after that, they're calling me up. Them 2 was like, "Hey, Charles, I can give it to him now. Does he still want the deal?" Bruh, I'm not going back out to him asking no nonsense. I said, all you did was mess up your money, and you messed up my money too. But, I got other casinos and high rises. No big deal. But the thing is, that was a slam dunk. That was something that he wanted to do. He wanted to do the casino and the high rises. He wanted to do it. That's the killing part. And I said, who do you know is putting up $150 million just like ready to go? I said, "Bro, y'all just killed it. My goodness. We can't be bigger than the deal, family. When you have a deal like that, all you do is get the main people. And if you don't trust one of the people in the deal, Put paper on them if you have to on your side, not on a side you don't know. Put it on your side because there's two sides, the buyers and the sellers. So if you're not on the buyer side, you on the seller. Put paperwork on somebody so you can stay in the deal, but don't mess up the deal because you're not bigger than the deal. Let the two people who own the deal and the people who have the money, let them talk and you get the hell out the way. And all you're going to do is receive equity, commissions, what have you. That's money in the bank. That's easy money. It is what it is. Y'all take it easy. I'm your favorite entrepreneur.